I could compare them. When you say compare them, what do you mean?
You could compare the numbers.
How would I do that? Could I write the numbers out on the chart
You
paper?
would line them up.
I could line them up. Okay, so
You
let's.
can do a minus or a
So
plus
you
question.
could line them up to see the difference.
Okay.
So like the 6 and the 6 and the 8 and the 8 are the same. Then
Okay.
the
The
1
6 and the 8 are the
7
same.
and the 1.
Okay, so I can
Yeah.
see the 8s
Yeah, like
and the
seven.
6s are the same, but I can see the 7s are different. And that's the question,
The sevens
right?
are-
Yeah.
Okay. So there's two things, same and different. So maybe I'm going to set up my paper, boys and girls. So, because remember we want to set up our paper to show our thinking. So over here I can make a box that says same. How are these 7s the same? What is alike about those 7s? Dylan?
Because they're across from each other.
They're across from each other. Okay. How else are they the same? What is similar about these two? Aiden?
Those two things. Both of them have a 1 under.
No, I don't want you to look at the whole number. I just want you to look at the 7s.
They're both 7s.
They're both 7s, right? When a number is all by itself and we're just looking at the number and we're not worrying about what place value it is, we can call that a digit, okay? So, they both have the digit 7. If you'd like to write this in your notebook, you can, or you can just watch today, okay? So I can have a same box. Now, if I have a same box, what else should I have? If I'm trying to compare, I want to know same and, what's the opposite of that?
And different.
Different. So now I'm going to make a different box, okay? So we know they're both 7s. They're both the digit 7. But now I want to show how they are different. So yesterday we said there are multiple ways. We want to show multiple ways to show how the 7s are different. So we talked about place value drawings. We talked about expanded notation. We talked about words. How could we show how those 7s are different? Dalen?
Because the 7 in the 100th place has a 1 at the top, and the 7s in the 1,000th place has a 1 at the top.
Okay, so you're showing where the 7 is. So how would we know what that 7 was worth? Yes.
Well, I actually have so like yesterday, the 7 is in the yesterday the 3 was in the 10.
We were working with 3s, right?
The 3 was in the hundreds, but now
Right.
the 7 is in the hundreds and the 7 is in the thousands.
Okay, so in this number, everybody say this number. Who wants to try to say this number? Sasha, say that number.
7,186.
7,186. So what is the 7 worth in that number? 7,000. How would I write that in expanded notation?
7,000 plus 100 plus 80 plus 6.
So I can see this 7 is worth how much?
7,000.
7,000.
In the other.
What is it worth? Like, who can say this number? Maggie, can you say that number for us?
1,786.
1,786. So what is the 7 worth in this number, Max? Yes, you can just a second. That's worth 700. So can I write this in expanded notation?
Yeah, 1,000 plus 700 plus 80 plus 6.
Okay. So now if I want to compare, remember our problem is we want to tell how the 7s are the same and different. So here we said how they're the same. Here, wow, it's really sticking out to me how they're different. How could, in words, could I say now how these are different? How could I explain my thinking?
So I just wanted to say, like, the 7 here, they're both diagonal, so here. And so you can just tell if, like, this is 100, this is 700. That's how you tell them.
So they're in different place
Yeah,
values?
you can just
Okay.
They're in
So
different place
what is this 7 worth?
7,000.
And what is this worth?
700.
What would be another way I could represent that besides expanded notation? Sasha?
Word form?
I could put it in word form. So I could say 7,000,
Place value.
and I could say 700. What's another way that we've learned with our place value blocks?
Place value.
That's 7,000. That one's 700.
You could do place value.
What do you mean by place value?
Like,
You could do standard form.
7
what's that called? You're drawing a picture.
7, these are place
Okay, you know what, can you turn, because I don't think Max can see what you're drawing.
These are like thousands, so this is 3,000 so far, and then
Yeah.
if I add 4 more,
So could
that's
we
7,000.
draw place value
Yeah.
blocks?
Yeah.
Sure. What does 1,000 look like?
A long
Remember long?
rectangle.
One
So
long,
how many long rectangles do I need?
7.
7,
7,
3, 4, 5, 6,
I'm on broadcast.
7. I'm going to run out of room on my paper. There's 7,000. How do I represent a 100? Yes?
Square.
1 square. How do I represent 80?
a line.
8 quick tens, right? 1, 2,
Or you
3,
could do
4, 5,
little-
6, 7, 8. And
you
how
could
do I
do
represent
small.
6 ones?
A dot.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 7,186. Can I draw the other one?
Yeah.
Sure.
You could
So
also
now
do word form.
the next one is 1,000. I could do
Right.
word form. 1,000. Now I need 700,
Yeah.
7 squares.
You already did one.
5, 6, 7. Now I still need 8 quick tens. And I still need 6 ones. But what I can do here, and I can even use 2 colors when I'm working in my math journal, I can show, here it's 7,000, and
There is
here
one.
it is 700. Okay? Now, do I have word? Now, it looks like I've explained in pictures. Have I used very many words yet?
No.
No. So now maybe I need to write a sentence to explain my thinking. And I could write something like, in 7,186, the 7, in 7,186, the 7 is worth how much? What's the 7 worth in the first one? 7,000. And in 1,786, the 7 is worth how much? 700. Okay.
You could also, there's one other way.
What else?
You could add or subtract, like let's say 4,000 plus 3.
Okay, you could do that, but I want you to always go back to what the problem is. And the problem is asking us to compare the 7s and tell how they're the same and different. And this problem is asking us to add and subtract.
No, but I'm saying that's one way you could compare.
Yeah, we could eventually add and subtract them maybe. But in
Yeah.
this
Or you could
particular
do a
problem,
math
we always
Yeah,
want
you
to
could do a math now.
we always want to make sure that we are answering the questions that's being asked. Okay? So, remember, if we go back to our rubric, we want to show our thinking in multiple ways. Have we showed our thinking in multiple ways here?
Yes.
Yeah, we've showed it in expanded notation, we've shown it in picture drawings, we've shown it in words. So, we've compared, we've told how they're the same, how they're different in words and pictures. All right, next time, do you think you could do this on your own?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Great job today, thank you.